Hello students, welcome to the English class. Today we are going to discuss the very important topic from your grammar portion, that is subject verb agreement. And subject verb agreement is quite important. We must know what is subject verb agreement. So first of all, let us discuss what is the basic rule of it. So the basic rule is singular subjects must have singular verbs and plural subjects must take plural verbs. So this we all must know. Means first of all we must know what are singular subjects and then we must know what are singular verbs. In the same manner we must know about the plural verbs and plural subject. Okay, so this is the basic rule that singular subjects must have singular verbs and plural subject takes plural verbs. Okay, now let us discuss the rules on subject verb agreement. So what are the various rules? Let us see. The pronoun you always takes a plural verb. This we should remember, that you always takes the plural verb. Means suppose you were invited to come. Here we can't say that you was invited. Okay. In the same manner, if we talk about the present form, then we will say you are asked to clean the room. We can't say that you is asked to clean the room. And in the third example, you just see you sing so well. So if it does not, you does not take the plural verb, then we will say you sings so well. That will be wrong. So here we will say you sing so well. This is the correct thing. Now let us move towards the second rule, that is if a sentence begins with here or there, the verb agrees with the subject which follows it. Now let us see the example so that the sentence means second rule will be more clear. So here are the ways on how to prevent meat. So here the ways are plural, therefore here we have used are verb. Okay, so in the second sentence there is a huge gap between the rich and the poor. So huge gap is the single thing, therefore is here we have used. Okay, so the rule is, again I am reading so that you can connect it with the examples, that if a sentence begins with here or there, the verb agrees with the subject which follows it. Means in the first sentence the subject is the ways, and in the second sentence a huge gap is the subject. So according to these subjects we have used the verbs here. Now let us see the third rule. So the third rule is if two subjects, one single and one plural, are connected by either or neither nor, the verb agrees with the nearest subject. So let us take first of all examples so that it will be clear, then we will connect it with the rule. So neither the players nor the coach is joining. So you just observe that players are plural and coach is singular. So we have used the verb according to the coach, means the second subject. Okay, so the coach is singular, therefore we have used is here in this sentence. So let us see the next example. Either the conductor or the singers are attending the concert. So the second subject, means first subject is the conductor which is singular and the second subject is singers. They are plural, therefore according to the singers are verb is used here. So let us read the rule again so that you can connect the example with that. So the rule is if two subjects, one single and one plural, are connected by either or neither or, the verb agrees with the nearest subject. Means after the use of neither and nor and either and or, the second subject uses the verb with it, so that will be according to the second subject in the sentence. Let's move towards the fourth rule, that is a singular subject followed by intervening words or phrases such as with, as well as, in addition to, accompanied by, together with, and no less than takes a singular verb. So if a sentence starts or these words are used in a sentence, then the singular verb will be used because the subject remains singular in that sentence. Let us take the examples so that it will be clear. So you just see first example, that is Jake accompanied by his sisters is enrolling in PCC. So here we are talking about Jake, therefore is here verb, singular verb is used. Okay, let us see the second example. Daddy as well as my brothers is enjoying the party. So first of all, the first subject is daddy. So here we are using is according to the subject, that is daddy. So I hope the rule is clear to you, that is a singular subject followed by intervening words or phrases such as with, as well as, in addition to, accompanied by, together with, and no less than takes a singular verb. So this is the rule, and along with the examples you can easily correlate them. Okay, now let us see the fifth rule of subject verb agreement. So the fifth rule is singular subjects joined by and require a plural verb except when they mean one thing. Okay, so two singular subjects will join and require the plural verb. So this we should keep in mind. But if both the singular subject means the single thing, one thing, then it will take the singular verb. Let us see the example to make it more clear. Larry and Mercy are reading novels. So Larry and Mercy both are two different persons. Okay, so they both are reading the novels. Therefore R is being used with Larry and Mercy because they are considered as two different persons. Okay, now let us see the second example. My teacher and friend means my teacher and friend both are the same person. Therefore is here singular verb is used. Okay, so I think the rule is clear to you. What is the rule? That a singular subject joined by and require a plural verb except when they mean one thing. Okay, so I hope this rule is clear to you. So this was the fifth rule. Let us see what is the sixth rule of subject verb agreement. So the sixth rule is two singular subjects joined by either or neither nor take a singular subject. Okay, so this is a different rule. Earlier also we have read the rule of either or and neither nor. So here if these two things are used in a sentence, so the singular verb will be used there. Let us take the examples. Either mommy or daddy is coming with me at the outbound. Okay, so here the person who is speaking this sentence wants to say one of them, means either mommy or daddy is coming with the speaker. Okay, so therefore is singular verb is used here. So let us see the next example. Neither Freddy nor Dulk is waiting for you, means among both the students no one is waiting for him. Okay, so this is the rule. When either or neither or nor are used, then the singular verb will be used in the sentence. Now let us see the seventh rule. If a singular subject is followed by a phrase containing a plural noun, the verb is singular. Okay, so in a singular subject, in a sentence, if a singular subject is followed by a phrase containing a plural noun, then which verb we will use? That will be the singular one. Let us see the example. One of the boys is yelling so loud, means among many boys only one boy was yelling very loudly. So therefore for that single boy is here verb is used, that is singular one. So let us see the second example. One of the members is against the rule, means among the many members only one member was against the rule. Therefore, for that single member, is verb, that is the singular verb, is being used here. So I hope the rule is clear to you. Let us see the 8th rule. The indefinite pronouns several, both, few, many, others are always plural. So you just keep in mind, whenever in a sentence these indefinite pronouns are used, then we will use the plural verb only. Let us take the examples that both were asking to be freed. And the second example is several are seeking justice. So the rule, the indefinite pronouns several, few, both, many, others are always used along with the plural verb. Let's talk about the 9th rule. The indefinite pronouns some, most, all, none are singular or plural according to the meaning of the sentence. So whenever these words some, most, all, none comes in a sentence, then we should consider the meaning of the sentence first of all, then we will use the verb according to that. So if in a sentence the plural verb can be used, then plural verb will be used, and if it requires the singular verb to be used, then we will use the singular verb. So just to see the example, some of the girls were absent. So here the girls are there, therefore we will use verb. And in the second example, some of the ice cream is left, means here only the single thing, that is ice cream, is being discussed, therefore is verb is used here, that is the singular verb. The 10th rule of the subject verb agreement is when any of the following indefinite pronoun is the subject, the verb is singular. So what are they? They are everybody, each, no one, another, anybody, nobody, every, nothing, everything, anyone, either, neither, everyone, somebody, someone. So all these words, if any of these words come in a sentence, then we will use the singular verb with them. Just to see the example, every man and woman in this hall is a member. So here is singular verb is used. The 11th rule is expression of time, money, weight and distance are always singular even if the form is plural. Means if the form of the sentence is plural, then also if in a sentence the expression of time, money, weight and distance is there, then we will use the singular verb only. So let us see the example. 2 years is a long time to wait. So 2 years is an expression of time. In the same manner, in the second example, you just see $1 million was given back to the owner. So here the money is discussed, $1 million, therefore was, the singular verb is used here. When the amount of money refers to separate units, the verb is plural. So we must keep in mind that if the amount of money with its unit is discussed in the sentence, then it will take the plural verb. Let us see the example that 5 25 centov coins were found. So here the unit is also being mentioned, that is centov. In the same manner, in the second sentence, 60 100 peso bills. So peso unit is being discussed, therefore were added to the budget. Okay, so I hope this is quite clear to you. Let us move towards the next rule. And the next rule is the following words are always plural. We all know that pants, trousers, pliers, scissors, shears, tongs, they all are plural, but they work in pair, therefore they are a single unit, therefore the singular verb is used with them. So let us see the example. The pants are torn into two. So here are is wrong, so is being used here, is will be used here. So the pants is torn into two. In the same manner, in the second example, the pair of scissors was placed on the table. So was will come along with the pair of scissors. Okay. Now let us see the 14th rule of subject verb agreement, that is certain nouns though plural in form are singular in meaning and therefore take singular verb. So here some of the examples are mathematics. When we talk about the name of the subjects like mathematics, economics, statistics, linguistics, phonetics, so they seems to be plural but they will be counted as singular. Therefore, the singular verb will be there with them. So let us see the example. Mathematics is my favorite subject. The latest news is alarming to the public. So the news, whenever we hear about it, we just think that it is quite plural, but it is basically singular. Okay, now let us see the 15th rule of subject verb agreement. When the word is preceded by a, it takes a plural verb, and when it is preceded by the, it takes a singular verb. Okay, let us see the examples. A number of students are waiting outside. Okay, and the number of students outside is not recorded yet. So here the number of students will be considered as the counting. Therefore it is used with the singular verb, or a number of will be considered as plural. Therefore plural verb will be used along with it. Okay. Now let us see another rule. When fractions are used, the verb agrees with the object of the phrase. Now let us see the example. One half of the cake was consumed. So when the fraction is being used in the sentence, then it will take the verb according to the subject. Means if we talk about one half of cake, so cake is singular, therefore singular verb will be there. And if we talk about 1/4 of the employees, so employees is plural, therefore were or are, yeah, means plural verb will be used along with it. Okay, so these are the examples of it. Now let us see next rule of it. The next rule is these nouns may be singular or plural in meaning. Athletics, gymnastics, genetics, politics, statistics. When the noun refers to an organized activity, it is singular, and when the noun refers to the activities of individual within a group or to varied activities, it is plural. So to make it clear, let us see the examples. Gymnastic is very popular among girls, and gymnastics shown in the field today were outstanding. So if gymnastics is being taught in the concern of girls, then it remains singular. And if it has been talked about the various types of gymnastics were shown in the field, then it will considered as plural. Now let us see another rule of it. The name of a country is always regarded as singular. This we all know. When we talk about our own motherland, that is India, then India is a beautiful country. And if we talk about our neighboring countries, that Nepal is the neighboring country of India. So these all are considered as the singular one. Let us see the next example, next rule of the subject verb agreement. Adjectives used as nouns are considered plural. So whenever the adjective takes the place of noun, then they will considered as the plural. They will take the plural verb. So that the poor are to be helped. Here the poor means it is the quality of a person that is poor, but here as a whole class it is been used, therefore the poor are to be helped is used, and the efficient are what this country needs. So this country needs all the efficient people, so means people are plural, therefore are is being used here, that is the plural verb. Collective nouns may be singular or plural depending on whether the individual members are acting individually or collectively. So these nouns are company, group, committee, crowd, jury, folk and team. So to make it clear, let us see the example. The committee is against the plan. Means here the committee is being considered as a single unit, therefore singular verb is here being used, and the committee are of different opinion. So here the committee, individual committee members are being discussed here, therefore are is being used. Now the next rule is, in the use of mathematical expressions the following are accepted. So 7 plus 3 is 10, means the result remains the singular, therefore the singular noun is being used. And here 10 is considered as plural also, means here the rule says that in mathematical expressions both singular and plural are accepted. 7 and 3 are 10, 5 times 2 are 10, or 5 minus 2 is 3. So it can take either the singular and the plural, both the verbs it can take, and both will be correct. The next rule says that the titles of the book, plays, articles or movies etc. are regarded as singular even though the words in the title may be plural. So this rule clarifies that always the title of the books, movies, plays will remain singular, will be considered as singular, and they will take the singular verbs. Okay, let us see the example. Great Expectations is a must read novel, and The Dreams Begin Responsibilities is a story of D. Squads. Okay, now let us see the next rule of the subject verb agreement. The next rule says name of organizations take a singular verb when the whole organization is referred to, and a plural verb when the members are referred to. So when we talk about a certain organization, suppose we talk about Adinath Public School, so it will take the singular verb. And if we talk about the teachers of Adinath Public School or the students of Adinath Public School, so that will take the plural verb. Let us see the example. Lopez and Sons is a successful organization, and Lopez and Sons are holding a 2-day annual meeting. Okay, now let us move towards the next rule of the topic. The next rule says that if a sentence begins with the expletive it, the verb is always singular even if the subject that follows the verb is plural. So any sentence which begins with it, so it may happen that the subject is plural or singular, but it always take the singular verb. Let us see the example. It is the schools which must assume the responsibility. And second example is, it is us who must take care of the environment. So I think that this rule is clear. So this is all about subject verb agreement and various rules related to it. So I would suggest you all to go through these rules once more and the definition of it, so that you can prepare or frame the proper sentences, and you can make use of these sentences in your day-to-day life also. Okay, thank you.